Whooping? That makes no sense, but sure, man.
And it's a force of will.
Oh, well, there goes everything else I was doing.
If they're gonna win, then I guess you should be doing that.
Wow, I can't believe you actually got there off that. Hello everybody, welcome back to ComedIan MTG. Today's episode is round 3 from Tier1Con. It is a crazy round and I guarantee you will not see the ending of this game coming. I remember at the end of the game all the players were kind of flabbergasted and it sort of came out of nowhere. It was a crazy game. It has plenty of twists, plenty of turns, some punts, some mistakes, some big moves by all the players, and it ends up being a spectacular game. Let's check out the players in today's pod. First up, it's me, and I'm on Winota. Next up is Yannick, and he's on Timna Krom. In third is Tsunami, and he's on Timna Jeska. And last but not least is Mikher, and he's on Nath of the Guilt Leaf. My opening hand contains Lotus Petal, Mana Crypt, Eidolon of Rhetoric, Path to Exile, Aethersworn Canonist, Skyclave Apparition, and a Wooded Foothills. Now, this may be one of the best hands that I have ever seen in Winota. You get to drop a turn 1 Eidolon of Rhetoric into a turn 2 Winota. Now, the rule of law effects available in Winota are some of the most back-breaking stacks effects that we have in the format. I think that rule of laws dropped early in the game can really shut down certain decks, especially the most dominant decks in the format, which tend to be turbo ad nauseum decks, which require a number of spells to be cast per turn. Not only do I have such an explosive start, but I am also able to hold up that Lotus Petal and have a Path to Exile ready in case any dangerous creatures come down in the first turn. Alright, let's jump in the game. A Wooded Foothills, and I'd like to attempt to crack that. Go grab a Plateau. Words you probably don't hear often in cEDH. A Mana Crypt, Lotus Petal, Eidolon of Rhetoric. Pass turn.
Ancient Tomb or a Fill Warstone. That was my one spell. So yeah,
Avatar.
pass.
Pass.
Overgrown Tomb, tapped. Go!
Exile Simian Spirit Guide for red. Pay 3 more for my commander, Winota. I'd like to move to combat, and I will send one at Timna Krom. I have a Winota trigger on the stack. I will put a Mog Catcher in tapped and attacking. I will then go to pass my turn.
City of Brass. And play Timna. That is me.
Windswept Heath. Cast Dark Confident. I would pass the turn.
Cavern of Souls Engulfs. Pay 2 for a Destiny Spinner. And with that, just turn.
I would like to move right to combat. I will send 1 damage at Timna Jeska. Winota trigger. Combat Celebrant. I would like to play an Aethersworn Canonist. I will pass the turn.
I'm assuming everybody knows what that board state represents.
Whooping.
And play this Demir Signet. So I'll pass the turn.
Confident trigger. Jeska's Will.
Nice.
How useless of a card. Perfect. Play Grim Monolith. Pass the turn.
2 for a Phyrexian Revoker saying Mock Catcher. And that was my card for the turn.
And step attempt to path, targeting Phyrexian Revoker.
Deflecting Swat. So let's just do the Combat Celebrant, I guess.
Okay. It is
Yeah.
exiled, and I will go look for a land. Yeah, I guess first things first, let's move to combat. The Eidolon of Rhetoric over at Timna Jeska. I'll blow Winota trigger. I'll put a Dranith into play. Play a Skyclave Apparition. I would like to target the Revoker, please. That will be my turn.
I think I'm gonna start with drowning your Magistrate in a lock. And then I'll go to my turn. Forbidden Orchard to cast Attack.
The other turbo.
Winota. Yeah.
Me?
I mean, maybe I was going for the Bob, but I mean, maybe Winota just needs to get beaten down slowly.
I think that makes no sense, but sure, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pay 1 and draw a card. And I will pass the turn.
Grand Abolisher. Loyal Option. Go discard. Discard this Infernal Plunge.
And Ancient Tomb. I will attempt to cast my commander. Turn.
I will move to combat. I'm going to send the Skyclave and the Eidolon over at Yannick. And I have 2 Winota triggers on the stack. Yeah, so I'll get a Recruiter of the Guard, and that will actually come in attacking Tsunami. I think I'm going to put a Giver of Runes into my hand. Second Winota trigger on the stack. And this one will also come in at Yannick, and it's Order of the Sacred Torch.
To block the 1/4.
Go to my second main phase, play a Giver of Runes. I would like to go to pass my turn.
I'm gonna give Nath, I guess, Spirit. Play a Mystical Tutor, Toxic Deluge, and then I'll put that one on top. Then I'll go to my turn. I'm gonna go to combat. Yeah, you're probably right. hit the other Timna.
Yep.
Player.
So just so you're aware, when you do this, you tap out for your turn and you unlock him for his win. Just want to be clear, because you're removing every single stacks piece on this board, and therefore he has a completely open turn.
Which player are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tsunami, the person right next behind you with 7 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Who's been drawing off Dark Confidant this entire time.
Well, I'm gonna start by drawing 1 card from this.
Yeah.
Haven't seen the Jessica do its thing, so must admit I'm not sure what they're gonna go for.
I mean, it's Turbo Nuz, right? Like it's.
Well then, if they're gonna win, then I guess should be doing that, and then I'm gonna be playing Pyroclasm.
I'll respond, I guess. I'm gonna activate my Mod Catcher. I'm gonna put a Goblin Recruiter onto the battlefield, and that'll have an ETB trigger. The cards I'm gonna be revealing are Conspicuous Snoop, Tiki Jiki, Skirk Prospector, Torch Courier, Mog Fanatic.
Sorry?
You get a 2/2 from this guy, Clave Dying.
That was my one spell, so
Yep.
that's it.
Pass.
Tap 3 for in a oppression.
This is gonna get out of hand quite fast.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, just interrupting you halfway here to remind you to hit like and subscribe while you're here on YouTube. Hit that little bell icon, that'll tell you whenever new videos are posted. And if you're feeling extra generous, go to patreon.com/ComedIanMTG where you can support this channel and everything that we do.
I would like to go to combat and send my Illusion Spirit at Jeskai and this one at Yannick. That's it for me.
Try and cast Dockside. As part of the cost, I'll discard this Ornithopter. So 2 from each of you. Pass the turn here.
At the end step, I'm gonna take 1 and Empiric. Discard Mental Mystic.
Can't believe we're already back at the point where we need another board wipe.
Good. I'm gonna draw a card. Just gonna go and pass.
Cast Grinding Station. Discard. Diabolic Intent. Pass.
Untap Nath trigger.
Can you hit the guy who just tutored, please?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to, as a response to you targeting me, I am gonna cast this Hull Breacher, discard this Toxic. So it's Fierce Guardianship.
A Collector Oof discarding a Land War Elves.
Well, that was everything else I was doing.
Yeah. So much for that Hull Breacher.
I'm gonna respond. Try to red blast that Hull Breacher. Discard this Torch Courier.
Grinding Station to itself. And made myself for free.
I would like to go to combat. Jeskai player. All this on you. That will be all for me.
I have access to 2 mana. I think I am safe to abandon my previous game plan. I have to swing at Jessica for 2. First one to come in is an Imperial Recruiter. I think I get this Goblin Crater Maker. I will have a second Winota trigger on the stack. Village Bellringer. ETB trigger will happen. I will untap all my creatures.
I just blocked them both. As
Okay. Crater Maker. Yeah, I have to discard Snoop, I think, unfortunately. All you.
I'm gonna go to my untap. I guess we're not winning if I'm not wheeling. So
I really hope it's a Time Twister too. Because if it's not, we're getting thwapped by a lot of elves here.
play this Mana Confluence and play Wheel of Fortune.
I'm going to respond by targeting Wheel with Deflecting Swat.
So discard and draw 7.
Correct.
Abolisher, Silence, Cheska's Will, Necromancy, Twin Flame, Adnos.
So how many cards?
6.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Go and pass the turn.
Finally have a land drop. Cast Timna. Discard Mox Opal. Pass the turn because there's a rule of law.
Upkey and trigger on Nath blue player.
Yeah.
One at random.
That's a Lotus Petal.
Play a Yavamaya Hollow. Go to combat. 14 of those little guys on Comedian. This one on Jessica player.
Sure, I will block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them and take 9.
Block Nav.
Dark Deal on the stack. Discarding a swamp.
Discarding 7, so you'll 7 triggers from me.
I'm discarding Polluted Delta, Go for the Throat, Swarm, Birds of Paradise, and a Swamp.
Okay, Thalia's Lancers, Amiria's Call, Marsh Flats, Deafening Silence, Sanctum Prelate, Windswept Heath, Ranger Captain of Eos.
Gilded Drake, Whispering Madness, Prescient Field, Misty, Bloodstained, Arid Mason.
Blaine, Stitcher, Soul Ring, Gamble, Vamtutor, Talisman.
So yeah, 6 for me.
5
6
for me.
And then I can't play more for my turn, sadly.
Yep. Don't know why that Deluge got discarded a while ago. I think it was on the greedier side, but land for turn is a Mishra's Factory, Hope of Girapur, discard Battlefield Forge, and I will pass the turn. Oh, his wheel really messed me up.
Cropland. Gonna pass the turn.
Trigger.
And pass.
In the end step, Comedian, how about you shoot that oof, and then I can get rid of his board.
I assume it's a rift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pop that oof.
Can I regenerate target creature?
Dang it. Yeah. Didn't see that.
That sucks so bad.
Can I go to turn? Oh.
I think so, man.
Yeah.
So, Nas trigger. Blue player, get rid of that thing, please.
And it's a Force of Will.
Oh. So, combat. So, 15 blue player, 13 on Comedian, and this one on Jessica.
So no matter how many block, I die to a crypt anyways. So yeah, I'll declare 4 as blockers.
So 4 of these guys will die.
Yep, I'll take 9, go to 2.
And I will die.
I block Neff. I'm gonna discard Sacred Foundry and sacrifice to draw a card.
Yeah.
Trigger your thing, you get that thing. And then I will cast Tear on your enchantment creature.
On my Destiny spell.
Yes, and I
Yep.
will discard Tainted Pact.
That's my turn.
Evens damage. Hey, I'm alive. Play a Blink Moth Nexus. Use the Blink Moth to activate the Mishra's Factory. And send 4 non-humans at Maker. Oh, 4 Winota triggers. Trigger number 1 is a whiff.
GG, guys.
Yeah, probably.
GG.
Trigger 2 is also a whiff. Yikes. Trigger 3. I gotta get a Zealous Conscript.
Ooh.
Oh.
How many L's do you have untapped?
3.
Alright, I'll steal one of those. And then I have my last Winota trigger. Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh, well, none of my humans are attacking, so I look real stupid right now. I'm gonna put in Rick. Choose First Strike and Life Link. And because I have 4 humans, my humans will get
Jesus.
+2/+2.
This
I will block the 2 biggest ones.
Those guys will die to die to first strike damage. I'm gonna gain 10 life.
Going to 31.
Oh, second main phase. I'm gonna play Rograck. Discard this Flooded Strand. I'm also going to sacrifice my Hope of Girapur. So target player who is dealt damage by it this turn can't cast non-creature spells until my next turn. I will then pass the turn.
end step. Entomb. I have nothing to discard. Oh my god, I have a win if I hit. Because Skycliff. Okay. Play land. Sevin's Reclamation.
Discard.
Target Necromancy.
Necromancy ETB.
Target Void Gotcha. Sevine copy on a stack targeting Grand Abolisher. I loop Void Gotcha Dragon, and in between each loop there's a space where this is exiled, so you can interact. If you don't interact, like I want to make infinite mana with my lands. And afterwards I would like to Necromancy your Skycliff Apparition. Okay, and then Skycliff I want to target your Adonon of Rhetoric. And then I would like to cast Cheska. A bunch.
Oh yeah, killing us all.
Wow, I can't believe you actually got there off that. All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed this gameplay episode. Keep an eye out on that patreon.com/ComedIanMTG. We're gonna do some restructuring of the tiers soon. As soon as I'm done with these Tier1Con vids. These are a lot of work, and I'm putting them out so people can really enjoy them in a timely manner, but man, is it exhausting. All right, everybody, stay safe out there, and I hope you guys all have an amazing week. Bye.